Oh, hey everybody. I'm just kind of going through my trusty dictionary. See, I love words. Words are powerful, and words convey meaning. They can help us to understand things more clearly, and they can help us to convey our message a lot better. Would you believe that there are a lot of words that you should actually avoid if you're trying to list your home? You're going to want to watch this video to find out what words you should avoid and what words are going to help you to sell your home a lot faster. Hey everybody, it's Otis McAllister with Keller Williams Realty Roanoke and the Hogan Home Team, your knowledge broker for buying and selling in the Blue Ridge. And today, we're going to talk about probably one of the little known, yet very powerful strategies that you can use if you happen to be selling a home. And this strategy deals with the listing description. Now, with listing descriptions, they run the gambit. Super flowery to super sterile. We're going to try to help you to come to a happy medium and find a listing description that really works and helps to sell your property. What you might not be aware of is that there are things that you can say in your listing description that could actually hurt the sale of your home. A study was done over a 3-year period in Dallas-Fort Worth area to determine the effects of words used in the listing description on sale price and on time on market. Now this study was done it was actually called Real Estate Agents Remark, Help or Hype. Now the full study I actually read, and the results were amazing. The results of the study were absolutely eye-opening because it exposed some of the wisdom that very few agents know about it. It was discovered that many of the common words or phrases that agents use to add to their listings actually hurt the seller by either a lower sale price or a longer time on market, or both. Plus, a brand new study that just came out also tested how the words in the listing affect the days on market. They impact exactly how long you're going to stay on the market. Now this study was called Impact Public Listing Comments Have on Days on Market. So I'm going to give you right now 5 of the most powerful findings from these studies and what words you should avoid. Now the first term we're going to talk about is one that probably everybody has used. I've used it in the past, and probably some of you are listing your homes and your agent is using this term right now. That term is motivated seller. Agents often put the phrase motivated seller in a listing in hopes of generating quick offers. The study, however, found that listings that the seller were using the term motivated seller resulted in 4% lower sales prices and 15% longer time on market. Now, while the intent of motivated is to entice buyers, the actual opposite occurs, hurting sellers in the end. Now the next term you want to avoid is one, again, that many of us have used, and that is the term goodbye. When a listing had the phrase goodbye, in other words, this is a goodbye, in the description, the study showed that the home actually sold for less, indicating that simply omitting that word could help get the seller a better price. A better way to say this would be priced to sell. This is much more effective and constitutes less time on market. This next term you're most definitely going to want to avoid, and this is the term vacant. When listing a home, do not use the term vacant. When a listing had the word vacant in the description, the study showed that the property had a lower selling price, indicating once again that not having the word in the listing remarks actually improved in the potential for a slightly higher final sale. A better term would be unoccupied or seller not in home. This is much better than saying vacant. Vacant sometimes has a very negative description, and it can put a connotation in the buyer's mind that there may be other issues with the property. You definitely want to avoid using the term vacant. Now this next term is, well, let me just put it like this. You're probably not going to want to use it. You may have spent money on your property by fixing the floor or fixing the roof or doing other types of repairs. but you don't want to use the term repair in your description. The study showed that houses that had recently underwent major repairs or recent repairs and used those terms in the description sold for less. And describing repairs in the remarks was also negative, both for price and time on market. However, using the word updated was associated with an increase in sale price. It was determined that buyers don't automatically assume a repair as an improvement, whereas an update has a much more positive tone. And finally, we're going to talk about the term good location. The study found little use of the term good location in the description, but when it was used, it was associated with a lesser sale price. Perhaps adding such language reveals an insecurity the agent or the owner has in the value of the location on the property. Now, you might be asking yourself this: how come my agent doesn't already know about these words or not using them? Well, probably because he's not a knowledge broker, and possibly because he hasn't seen this video. Okay, but there's no use crying over spilled milk. So if those are 5 tips on what not to do, what should your agent be doing to put in your remarks that will improve your success in selling your home? I'm going to show you. The bottom line is this: when you hire a realty company to sell your home, you're asking for more than just somebody coming out and sticking a sign in your front yard and praying that someone comes to look at it. You want someone that can draw people to your home. The best listing description is the one that gets buyers to imagine living in your home. You want them to go well beyond features such as, "I got a big kitchen," or something like that, and go deep into the benefits as well as evoking emotion. So I'm going to give you an example of a description that truly can make you feel like you want to live in a home. So, this cozy home is conveniently close to all amenities of life. It's been lovingly maintained and cared for over the years, from the beautiful landscaping to the spacious interior and generous rooms to the recently updated kitchen. This lovely home is upscale urban at its best. Imagine yourself as the caretaker of this charming cottage, evoking the style and quality of a bygone era. You are buying a lifestyle, not just a home. Now, you can't get that from everybody, so you're going to have to interview and do your homework to find a realtor that can do that kind of description, but that's what you want. Although it's not the only factor, having an emotion-laden description that omits those words and phrases that have been proven to reduce the sale and increase the days on market will put you in a much better position and can actually equate to less time on market and a closer to or more than your list price. If you'd like some help with selling your home or help with getting a great description for your property, reach out to me or one of my associates with the Hogan Home Team. We'd love to help you sell that property. Again, this is Otis McAllister with Keller Williams Realty Roanoke and the Hogan Home Team, your knowledge broker for buying and selling in the Blue Ridge, and I'll see you later.